in this first exciting episode of Magic the Gathering for Fun. Lorenzo plays his sister Sofia in their very first duel of Magic the Gathering. Our two contestants have diligently crafted their decks to perfection. Lorenzo is playing Rats, a mono-black deck packed with nasty rat ninjas. Sofia, on the other side of the table, is playing a mono-blue deck made up of elegant and fearsome flying water creatures. May the fun begin. Let's play, sister. Let's play our first game of Magic the Gathering. You draw 7 cards. That's your starting hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's do a quick game to see who's going to be the first player. Bim, boom, bam! I am the first player. I play a land and I tap it to summon Carrion Rat. Your move. You draw a card first, sister.
Right.
Okay. Back to me. I play another land. I use both and I summon Nezumi Cutthroat. And then I attack with Carrion Rat. You take 2 damage. Your turn. Wall of Mist.
Right.
Another swamp here. And again, I'm going to attack with Carrion Rats and Nezumi. You block my creature. And I use Blade Brand from my hand. I pay 2 swamps and Carrion Rat gains Death Touch, and I also draw a card from the top of my deck. And you get 2 damage from Nezumi. Your turn.
Passo.
Seriously, sister? What? Are you even playing? Okay. I'm going to use these 2 swamps here and summon Swarm of Rats. This card has got 3 power and 1 defense. And then I'm going to attack with Carrion Rats, and you can remove a card from your graveyard. You're not going to get any battle damage this time. And then Nezumi inflicts you 2 damage. Your turn again. Your first creature! Oh no, your second creature. Ventress Paladin. 3/3.
Passo.
Why? Why 3/3?
Perché ho usato 3 terre lì, 3 isole.
Ah,
Almeno
okay.
3 isole per quell'entrata.
So it's got 3/3.
Vai.
My turn? Okay. I'm just going to attack with all of my creatures and see what you do.
Ne blocco una.
Which one? You can block Nezumi because this card has fear. You block my Carrion Rats,
Sì.
and I use another Blade Brand. Another copy of the same card I used before. So Carrion Rats get Death Touch again, and I also draw a card from the top of my deck. So your Ventress Paladin, I'm sorry, bye-bye. But my Carrion Rats are also destroyed this time. Then you get 2 damage from Nezumi and other 2 damage from Swarm of Rats. 4 damage in total. You're down to 10. Your move. 10 to 20, sister.
Uso l'effetto.
First for meaning.
Pesco 3 carte, ne scarto 2, altrimenti è un incantesimo.
What do you discard? Show it to the camera the card that you're going to discard from your hand.
Una brutta scelta.
It's a difficult decision. You still have 2 lands that you have untapped. A creature. So you have to discard another card also. That is not an enchantment.
Hai ragione. Sì, anche un idolo.
Okay, you discarded an island and a creature card. You use 2 lands and you summon Vexing Gull from your hand. My turn?
Sì.
Another swamp here. And this time I'm going to use 2 swamps and summon Nezumi Bone-Reader. Another... no, this card is a Shaman Rat. No, it's a Rat Shaman. This card is a Rat Shaman. And then I'm going to use these 2 swamps and I play this artifact equipment card on my field, but I cannot attach it to any of my rats because I don't have any other lands that I can tap. So I'm just going to swing at you with a Swarm of Rats and Nezumi.
Io blocco questo.
So they both get killed.
Ah sì?
This card has got 3 power because I have 3 rats on my field. It gains 1 attack for each rat that I control.
Allora subisco.
You take all the damage. 3 damage, you go down to 7.
Va bene.
No, it's not 3 damage, it's 5 damage actually. 3 plus 2.
Ah, perché ha 3 quello?
This card has got 3 power.
Allora blocco.
Okay, they both get killed. And you take 2 damage from Nezumi. Your move. You haven't come up with any great strategy yet, sister. You got lots of cards in your hand, but still you haven't put any great creatures on the field. Ashok Skulker. That's a pretty nice card.
Vai.
Okay. Now I guess I'm just going to finish you off with my Nezumi. I'm going to spend 2 swamps here, and I'm going to attach Volshok Morningstar to Nezumi. This card cannot be blocked by your creature, so it's always going to give me like direct damage. Also going to deal you direct damage, 4 damage in total. It's got 4 and 3 now. It's a very powerful card at the moment. And then I'm going to use other 2 swamps and place another copy of Blade Brand. And I'm going to make this card gain Death Touch and draw a card from the top of my deck. And surprise, surprise, it's a land card. And I'm going to place here. And this time I'm going to attack with both my creatures. So this Nezumi, this Rat Warrior, is going to give you 4 damage directly. You can block it. And this one has just got 1.
Allora faccio...
But it has Death Touch, this one.
E non lo blocco poi. Contro evocazione.
Unsummon for 1, I guess, yes. And Nezumi, right? Goes back to my hand. Okay, so you take 1 damage by Nezumi Bone-Reader. Your move. Okay, what are you going to do, sister? Come on.
Allora.
The clock is ticking.
Equipaggio.
Ah.
a volare e a +1/+1.
Okay.
E attacco.
I can block it. So I take my first damage. 3 damage, 4 damage, 4 damage.
4.
4 damage. Okay, that's a pretty powerful blow. You done?
Sì.
Okay, I summon. I use 2 swamps and I summon Ravenous Rat. You have to discard a card from your hand. I know. You were you were left 2 cards in your hand, and now you have to discard 1 and show it to the camera just to make it even more difficult for you, even more painful. I know, but this is the game. Sometimes gets unfair. We use the other 2 swamps here to summon Nezumi again on my battlefield, and then I'm going to attack you with Nezumi Bone-Reader for 1 damage only. Your move. 6 to 16. I am in command of this game. I am in total control. But sister is getting back into this game. I'm going to block that with Ravenous Rat.
Perché? Come fanno?
Ah, right, you've got flying. Right, I forgot about that. Okay, other 4 damage then. My turn? So you're left with 6 life points, you're down to 6. So I guess I'm going to spend 2 swamps to attach Woolshock Morningstar to my Nezumi, which cannot be blocked by your creatures. It's going to attack you directly, and it's going to deal you 4 damage, again, just like before. And then I'm going to use these 3 swamps and play this Enchantment Aura. Oh, this card is untapped here. Aspect of Gorgon on my Nezumi Bone-Reader, and it gives it a +2, +1, +3, and also Death Touch ability. So now this card has got 2, 4. And I'm just going to attack with both my creatures.
Blocco quello lì.
Okay, so your card is destroyed. And you get 4 damage from Nezumi. So you're down to 2, sister. 2 to 12. With only 1 card left in your hand, which is... Oh, shit!
Questa la posso bloccare, giusto?
I don't know the card name of this card in English, because the name is in Italian. But I'm going to show it on screen anyway.
Te la posso bloccare quelle, no? Quando attacca.
Yeah, sure, you can block that.
Allora
But it's got Death Touch.
Ancora?
Yes, because Aspect of Gorgon gives Death Touch to my creature.
Ma per sempre?
Yeah, sure, forever.
Vai, che...
Okay, my
no,
turn.
No, allora attacco, scusa.
You attack?
Sì. Attacco perché tanto è inutile.
So you attack, I block. I cannot block. So I get 4. I go down to 8. I've already drawn a card. It's my turn.
Ma non posso bloccare a 2, sono già morta.
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to attack you with all my creatures, and I'm going to end this first match of Magic the Gathering.
Okay.
And I have managed to come out victorious of this very first match of Magic the Gathering. Sister, you played well, but it wasn't enough. Let's see if you make a comeback in the next match. Let's do it, sister! Our second match of Magic the Gathering. Okay, let's begin. Let's get this started. Our second match. 3, 7. Bim, boom, bam! I begin. Swamp right here. Your turn.
Vai.
Another swamp. I use both my swamps to summon Vessel of Malignity. It's an enchantment. I play it on my field, and it's your turn.
Dai.
My turn again. Another swamp right here. I use 2 swamps, and I sacrifice my Vessel of Malignity, and you have to discard 2 cards from your hand. Then I end my turn. And not discard, you have to exile them.
Uso tutte e 3. Preso effetto, pesco una carta e ne scarto una.
My turn?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Another swamp here. Now I use 2 swamps and play Ransack the Lab. It's a sorcery. It allows me to take a look at the top 3 cards of my library, and then I select one to keep and I discard the other 2. Okay, let's take a look here what I've got. I think I'm going to keep this card here. I discard the other 2. Then I also no. I'm going to use other 2 swamps and summon Nezumi Bone-Reader on my field, and it's your turn.
Pesco 2 carte. Attacco.
I block that, so my monster is destroyed. And are you done?
Sì.
Another swamp here. I use 3 swamps, my top 3 swamps here, to summon Venomous Changeling. And I'm done. I remind you that Venomous Changeling has got Death Touch. That is enough to destroy an enemy creature with just 1 attack.
Preso effetto, pesco una carta.
You draw a card.
Attacco.
I block that. Destroyed. I told you, I just reminded you about this card's ability. But... an instant.
No.
Good. So I take 2 damage. You had a trump card. You wanted to surprise me, sister. My turn? Okay. So I've got 5 swamps on the field. I'm going to use 3 swamps again to summon Venomous Changeling back on my field. And then I use 2 other swamps to play Mire's Grasp. It's an enchantment aura. I play it on your Cloudkin Seer. It gets -3/-3, so I'm afraid that your monster is destroyed. And then I end my turn. Four islands. Vantress Paladin, which gets +1/+1 because you used more than 3 islands to summon this creature on the field. You attack? You don't make the same mistake, right? You learn from it. Well, you learn. Actually, you didn't get your monster destroyed. Okay. I don't really like that card, so I'm just going to kill it right away. I use these 4 swamps and I play Eviscerate. It's a sorcery, destroy target creature, and I want to destroy your Ventress Paladin. You also surveil 1. Return target creature to the owner's hand, you also surveil 1. Take a look at the top card of your library, decide whether you want to leave it on the top of your library or just discard it. Alright, you discarded it. Then I'm left with 2 swarms, and I use them to summon Swarm of Rats on the field, and then I am not going to attack. I just end my turn. Thirst for meaning.
Pesco 3 carte, ne scarto 2, altrimenti un incantesimo. Scarto un incantesimo.
Ok.
Quindi evoco l'isola, che non avevo prima. E rimuovo una creatura.
You exile a creature from your graveyard. Okay. What for? To summon Stitched Drake. Flying. Holy crap.
Vai.
Come on, give me a good card here. Give me a good card. Okay, I use 3 swamps and I summon another Venomous Changeling on the field. And then I'm just going to attack with a Swarm of Rats and my other Venomous Changeling for a potential 4 damage. It's got Swarm of Rats, it's got 3 power because it gains 1 power for every rat on the field that I control. And at the moment I've got 2 Venomous Changeling. They are shapeshifters, so these creatures are also considered rats. So it's got 3 power plus 1 power given by my Venomous Changeling. You are taking 4 damage in total here.
Se blocco.
It's your choice whether you want to block or not. Clearly, if you decide to block my Venomous Changeling, your monster is destroyed because of my Venomous Changeling's unique ability that is Death Touch. Or you can decide to block Swarm of Rats. It's going to deal you 3 damage in total if you don't block that creature.
Io li prendo tutti.
Okay, so you take 4 damage and it's your turn.
Allora, 3, 4, 5.
Ashok Skulker on the field, everybody.
Attacco.
Stitched Drake, 3 damage. Okay, take that. My turn?
Sì.
Good. So I use these 2 swamps and I summon Vushok Morningstar. It's an artifact equipment, +2/+2 to the creature that is equipped with this artifact. And I use right away other 2 swamps, and I attach my Vushok Morningstar to my Venomous Changeling here. So now Venomous Changeling is a 3/3 creature. No, 3/5 creature. It's a 3/5. And now I'm just going to swing at you with all of my creatures for a potential 3 + 3, 6, 7 damage.
Blocco questo qui. Questo quanto ha di attacco?
3 power.
Lo blocco con questo? Ah no, non posso bloccare con questo, sì.
Yeah, sure, you can block with that.
Blocco.
You force me to use Blade Brand from my hand.
Mi faccio tornare in mano la creatura.
So you take damage.
Mi dico damage, take damage.
Okay. I still get to draw a card, and you take 3 damage from this card and +1, so 4 damage in total. Your turn.
Di nuovo. E attacco.
3 damage for me. Done? Okay, I got another swamp here. It's going to hit the field. I'm just going to attack again with my Venomous Changeling and my Venomous Changeling. And my Swarm of Rats.
Vabbè, questo blocco con quello.
Ok.
E questo sacrificio.
Your turn.
Allora, 3 e 4.
Oh no.
Attacco. E poi 2, 3 e 4. Questo non può essere bloccato e attacco.
Alright, tap it. So total of 6 damage. Oh no. This is really unfortunate. I'm down to 6. My turn? I trust the heart of the cards. Give me a good card. And yes, I got it. Another swamp here. I use 3 swamps and there you go. Assassinate. It's a sorcery card. I'm going to destroy your... I guess... Well, it's the same. I'm just going to kill your Stitched Drake right there. Now I'm just going to attack you with both my creatures for 4 damage.
Blocco.
So just 1 damage for you. Your turn. Venomous Changeling, come on! Protect me! I can't lose against the Ashok Skulker. That card looks so ugly.
2 e 3 e 4.
Oh no, but I killed that monster.
No.
Ah, right, you used the instant and you got it back in your hand. Ah.
E poi uso il soffetto.
Another 3 damage. Okay.
No, vabbè, ma uguale.
Same old story. Yeah, I can't block it. Yeah, it's
Quindi
different.
attacco.
3 to 11. Heart of the cards. No! This card is useless. I'm just going to summon it anyway. 1 swamp. Carrion Rats. Ah, this card is useless. Alright, again, other 2 attacks with both my Venomous Changeling creatures.
Quanto ha in totale?
4 damage in total.
Va bene.
Your turn. And I guess it's the end of the game. Please, sister, be lenient on me. Be lenient. Have mercy on me. Give me another turn. Give me another turn. I know I can get back into this game if you just gave me another turn. Please. I'm begging you. No! You killed me. But I blocked that. Ha! Whatever. Okay, well played, sister. I guess we're going to see each other in the next match. Okay, so this is the final here. The final match. Rats versus your deck. What kind of deck are you playing, sister?
Acqua.
Aqua, water with flying monsters. And it seems like a good choice so far. But even my rats have managed to get a victory in the first duel. Sister, would you like to halve my deck? Would you do me the honor? Thank you very much, sister. I really appreciated that. Final duel! Give me good cards. I want good cards. I want good cards. 3, 6, and 7. I'm ready to start, sister. Bim boom bam. Bim, boom, bing. Bing, boom, bam. I begin again. Swamp right there. I use it to summon Carrion Rats in attack position. Your turn. You're already trembling, huh? You're already shivering because I summoned my so powerful Carrion Rats. 2 cards on the field. And welcome my Nezumi Cutthroat. And that's bad news for you. Carrion Rats, attack! 2 damage. Your turn. I'm getting a bit excited here, okay?
Nej.
Third swamp. And I use 2 swamps and I play Vushuk Morningstar. And now I attack with all of my creatures. Carrion Rats and Nezumi Cutthroat. You can block Nezumi, so 2 damage. You block Carrion Rats. Okay, so we both get killed. And you still get 2 damage, and it's your turn. Grotkin Seer.
Pesco una carta. Nej.
Another swamp. Then I use all of my 4 swamps to summon Abyssal Specter. Ooh. Abyssal Specter. Nezumi, attack. 2 damage, your turn. You're down to 14, 20, but you've got pretty big hand. Stitched Drake! Ooh, it's a battle between titans here.
Attack. Proprio me la blocchi.
And I block that, and bye-bye your monster. That was a very dumb move. But you did it. Now, you can't go back anymore.
Vai.
Well done, Abyssal Specter. Well done. Alright, I play another swamp. I use these 2 swamps to to attach Vushuk Morningstar to my Abyssal Specter. So now my creature can withstand a clash with your Stitched Drake. Then I use these other 2 swamps to summon Swarm of Rats. And I swing at you with both Abyssal Specter and Nezumi. It's got 4 power and 5 toughness.
Vabbè,
Bad news for you, sister. You take all the damage? So 2 plus 4, 6 damage. Your turn. You're down to 8.
1, 1.
No! Abyssal Specter! It's been reduced down to a frog. A harmless frog. No. My most powerful creature. But I still have Nezumi on the field. You still haven't been able to give me any damage, to deal any damage to me, sister.
Pesco una carta e scatto una carta.
We are 8 to 20. So far it's been a one-way match. But now you attack with Stitched Drake and I can block that, so I take 3 damage. You done? Okay, I use 2 swamps and I summon Nezumi Bone-Reader. So now Swarm of Rats has got a power of 3 because I am in control of 3 rats. 3 rat creatures on my field. Then I use other 2 swamps to play Ransack the Lab. It's a sorcery. I take a look at the top 3 cards of my deck. I keep 1 and I discard the other 2. And now I'm just going to attack with Nezumi Cutthroat, Abyssal Specter, because my creature can still attack, sure. Abyssal Specter for 1/1, and Nezumi Cutthroat, and yes, so 3 damage here. you
posso
you want to
bloccarlo questo.
you can block this. No, actually you can block this
Sì.
because it hasn't got flying. Then I'm going to attack with Abyssal Specter. I said that, but I'm also going to attack with Swarm of Rats. So you decide what you want to block.
E questo qua posso bloccarlo.
Sure.
Ma quanto ha l'attacco?
It's got 3-1.
Quindi verrebbe distrutto. Questo non posso
You
bloccarlo.
cannot block Nezumi. Or you can block Abyssal Specter.
No, ti blocco qui.
Okay. So you take a total of 3 damage. Your turn. 5 to 17. Thirst for meaning.
Ne scarto 2.
5 to 17. 5 to 17. It's looking pretty bright on my side. A bit more desperate on your side. But at the moment you are in control of the most powerful creature on the field, the Stitched Drake.
Metto un'isola.
Divination. You're drawing lots of cards. Well played, sister. You're cycling through your deck.
E si chiama, no? Niente.
Stitched Drake, attack.
C'ho 5.
You got 5.
Mi ammazzi quasi un 2. Questo qua c'ha 4 con
No, 2. 2 power.
2, 3.
And 1. You can block Nezumi, so you're constantly getting 2 damage dealt by Nezumi Cutthroat. But at least you can block these other 2 creatures, because they're pretty weak.
Allora passo.
My turn. Oh, interesting choice. Really interesting. I really want to see how you're going to react. Nezumi, Abyssal Specter, Nezumi Bone-Reader, massive attack. Boom! What you do?
Blocco 1.
Ah, I'm sorry, I've got Blade Brand. So?
Niente.
You're not going to counter my card?
No, io sono.
Ah, easy for me. So I destroy my Nezumi, I draw 1 card. 2 plus 1, 3 damage. You're down to 2 and it's your, maybe your last turn. Unsummon. Nezumi!
Vai.
Play another swamp here. I use 2 swamps to summon Nezumi back on the field. And if 1 Nezumi is not enough, then welcome another Nezumi on the field. And this is really a bad sign for you. Okay, your turn. Rats everywhere! Rats everywhere!
Passo.
Rats everywhere. Oh no! I'm afraid of rats. I'm afraid of ghosts. I'm afraid of rats. Nezumi! 1 final attack. And attack with this creature as well. Just the
tornare uno in mano.
1 Nezumi back in my hand.
Con l'altro blocco questo e mi prendo 2 danni.
Yo! I am the winner! Yo! Nezumi Cutthroat. Well played. I'm not mocking you, sister. I'm just, rejoicing here. Sister? Well played, you lost.
No.
Smile to the camera.
No. Dai. Quindi.
You lost.
Vabbè. Si vince si perde. Dai Lorenzo.